All right, I'm done with that. That was official though. It was the official, the official Kofife song, right? Oh! I want to keep it in the vernacular forever. H. Toma.
Hit the showers.
Thank you for that subscription. All right. Let's do it. I'm gonna finish Dr. Decker's what's it called? The the infectious madness of Dr. Decker. I would have never guessed the beginning of that title. The infectious madness. Yeah. Listen. I don't know if I can tolerate this British accent any longer. All right? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not open to new accents. Only Americans henceforth. And maybe some Canadians can sneak in. You are the only people I will choose to understand. All right. The infectious madness. No, we gotta finish the game. What are you talking about? This is the game. Whoa. To tell you the truth, I wanted to play some SWG Emu tonight. I wanted to get some. I wanted to get everybody in there. I wanted to get it started, but the game.
Hey, Snake said Squire Bill. Good job, man.
The game chose. The server chose to go down. And let me tell you the truth. All we've done is Act 1 of this game, and if you missed Act 1, you're still as well off as anybody who watched Act 1. Altair! Heltron, thank you for that 20 months. God bless you. You're watching all them VODs? Whoa! Altair, thank you for that 17 months. Yeah, I'm just home. Whoa! Hi. Let's go. I have the skin tone of an ambitious troll. Let's go. Hey, thank you. Oh, I'm receiving a coffee from offstage. Thank you. To my lovely assistant.
At midnight each day.
On Valentine's night.
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home.
David is my husband.
All on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm
not
a
gonna
qualified
happen.
angel of death when I'm dancing.
You get this day over and over.
But thank you.
I black
We're
out.
good.
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
Naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
Oh, all right. So, this game, you're a doctor and you're replacing a doctor who died, and you're trying to figure out who killed him, I think. And then everybody you're talking to is a waste of space, a waste of air. Action Jackson 420, thank you for that 21 months. Blessings. Alright, so who should we talk to first? I forgot the colors. Oh, red is keep questioning. I found the key points with these women. All right. Hey.
Should I know something about that? Sorry.
I'm just saying hello, dude. How are you?
Hello again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I just wanted the day to move forward. I instantly regretted it. And lo and behold, here we are, a new day. Hannah's clothes are piled of ashes.
So this guy, he's in like a Groundhog Day situation in his head. And he has to do some weird shit to get the day to advance. A fire?
Can't help you. Sorry.
Alright. So this is kind of like, it's like Facade, man. You type your answers.
Hello again, Doctor.
It's great.
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday, I set fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I just wanted the day to move forward. I instantly regretted it. And lo and behold, here we are, a new day. Hannah's clothes are piled of ashes.
I set fire to my girlfriend's clothes nearly every day. Not even to get the day to move forward, just to pass time. Clothes? So if you say a keyword, generally he responds
all
to
of her
it.
stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes. I decided to burn those yesterday, so here I am. Hannah loved clothes. Every season, she'd donate her entire wardrobe to some charity or another, and only buy stuff she loved. I was left with winter.
She loved clothes.
I don't even know what her favourite season was. Does it matter? What's your favourite season, Doctor?
Winter.
If you like winter, you're supposed to be hard-working and analytical.
Well, you got me
Suppose that
wrong
increases
then.
my chances of you curing my problem. I don't think winter was Hannah's favourite season. Not colourful enough.
Colorful?
Sorry, I don't know.
Alright, so
I've kept almost all of her stuff as she left it. It's just the clothes.
So you gotta rewatch
Decided to
answers
burn
and look
those
for the
yesterday,
italicized text
here I
and
am.
then ask him about it.
Hannah loved clothes. Every season, she'd donate her entire wardrobe to some charity or another.
I'm not
Only buy
typing
stuff she
Kofefe.
I was left with winter.
You're not gonna trick me. That
don't even know
occurred
what my
after
favourite
this
season
game
was.
had come out.
Does it matter? What's your favourite season, Doctor?
Alright, let's see. Let me get a hint. I'm just using hints a lot because
Dr. Decker felt that Hannah was holding me back.
I'm just trying to
Memories of
advance,
Hannah.
man. I'm not trying to play
In
this
his opinion,
guessing
I was
game
holding
all
on to the
day.
past. So I guess he cursed me. That's even a thing.
Cursed?
Yes, Dr. Decker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
What advice am I supposed to give a man like this?
Yes, Dr. Decker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
Here's some advice, bench. Suck my dink.
I've been trying to think how I can get past.
Yeah,
I've come up with a couple of choices.
that's how you
I can set fire
you
to
really
that stove
therapy a
top.
dude.
I've got them in Dropbox anyway. But setting fire to the clothes did the trick. Or setting fire to a rocking chair. She sounds like an old lady, but she loved that rocking chair, which I've not sat in since. Which one do you think's best?
His solution is just to set everything on fire. Set the rocking chair on fire, my guy.
Set fire to the rocking chair. I never like the way it moves forwards and backwards.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, so, what was going on with this dude? What's his deal? You see, like in these, I don't know what to do other than get hints. What were you doing on Valentine's Day? Oh yeah, I learned some information about the murder of the dude who came before me came on Valentine's Day. What were you doing on Valentine's Day? Oh, I was setting fire to a dining room table.
Visiting Hannah's grave. It's the anniversary of her death. Her parents wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it. It does give me somewhere to visit. I got to write the epitaph.
What did you write?
I've got no...
What was the epitaph? Ah! Ah!
We walk alone without our angel.
Listen, it's not below the belt to ask a guy with a dead girlfriend what he did on Valentine's Day. If I'm a therapist, right? If it's just me and I was just approaching a dude who I know whose girlfriend died, and I was like, hey, what'd you do on Valentine's Day? I bet you didn't hang out with your girlfriend. She's dead.
I was at
That would be fucked up. Henley Church.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's
That other freaky dude was
I was
talking
to
about
an
Henley
archaeologist
Church.
who said it then covered some
Riku!
fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature.
I'll ask him.
Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Decker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Decker saw that day.
Ooh, maybe I should.
We walk alone.
We walk alone?
I've been alone since Hannah. I can't imagine anyone ever replacing her. Not that I've looked. Do you think I should look for someone else?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, you should look for another fine biddy.
Okay. Fine. I'll try. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for, though. Just sign up to Tinder and start swiping. Maybe it's just company I'm missing. Although I don't really want any.
Alright, what? Angel?
I'm not religious. But when I wrote Hannah's epitaph, I knew her parents would want some acknowledgement of the great bearded one. But she was an angel to me. She was an angel to everyone. I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it then covered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Decker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Decker saw that day.
Wait, what do I have to follow up on there? My assistant?
That's not really something I...
For some reason, I was about to type assassin. My assassin? Alright, give me a hint. What else happened to Nathan on Valentine's Day? I should talk to the other patients. That's two completely separate thoughts. Oh, maybe I ask this dude. You guys are gonna love this guy. He's really good. He's actually looking pretty cool today. The pants are a little too loose, but I like the shoes. Hey, Bench.
Sorry, Doctor, I dozed off there.
How are you?
There's something I want to tell you about. Something else that's wrong with me. I think I've been getting a bit out of control in my hour.
Alright, so let me catch you up to speed on Nathan. Nathan has what he calls a midnight hour, where everybody freezes and he gets an extra hour in the day. And he talks about how he moves people around and shit. Your hour?
No.
Okay, what is the keyword, Bryce? You tell me.
There's something I want to tell you about. Something else that's wrong with me. I think I've been getting a bit out of control.
Out of control? You gotta be kidding me, Bryce. We talked about this.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
A fairground. I would steal something.
Yes, I would steal too. And I have stolen.
What?
I ran out of milk, so I thought I'd go to the local online shop and get some more. I was absolutely intending to pay, but when I got there, everyone was frozen. I thought about leaving money on the counter, but that seemed weird. The cashier would wake and suddenly this money would have appeared from nowhere. But I've stolen bigger things.
What else have you... What... I think bigger things might be the keyword. What other bigger things have you stolen?
From stealing milk, I moved on to petrol.
Petrol?
Well, all those supermarkets have all kinds of electricals, so I've stolen quite a lot of that. I'm not proud.
This guy's a
I
madman.
think I've been doing it because I can. To prove to myself either way, my extra hour is actually real.
Steal me a Nintendo Switch with Breath of the Wild, baby boy. Haha. Oh, that was covered.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move, because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
Why a fairground?
Ha! That was just an example, Doctor. I'm sure you can come up with more exciting things to do than that.
Okay, let's what did I write in my notes? Have you ever spied on someone?
Well, that makes me feel a little better. There's a young mother, divorced, who lives opposite me. Jessica. She's friendly and says hello to me, smiles.
Don't do it, Bryce.
I've always wondered what she looks like naked. So 1 hour, I broke into her house. She was standing in her bedroom.
He's a weird
I
dude.
took it as a sign.
Naked.
I took off her clothes and
And then what?
not something I know about.
Oh, sex? Is that what he's referring to? What's the
Well,
keyword?
That makes me feel a little better. There's a young mother, divorced, who lives opposite.
Oh, it's a
Jessica.
single mom.
She's friendly and says hello to me, smiles.
You see, this is what happens when you
I've
say
always wondered
hello
what
to
she
a
looks
man.
like.
They use their midnight
Yeah.
hour to strip you naked.
So 1 hour, I broke into her house. She was standing in her bedroom. I took it as a sign. I took off her clothes and
You took off her clothes?
I don't have any.
What the fuck do I say to him to get him to continue this thought? Jessica.
I took photos of Jessica when she was naked. When I'd stripped her. When she was naked and frozen. I didn't want to have to do it again, to strip her again. So I took pictures to remind myself what she looked like. That's wrong, isn't it, Doctor?
Pervert doctor. No, it isn't. Hee. We're two perverts.
I have no idea what you want me to say.
yes, it's wrong.
I know. It's that bloody Dr. Decker. He made me this way. It's all his fault.
His fault? He made you this way?
Like I said, I originally presented with depression, and everything was going well for a while. Then Dr. Decker changed.
He changed? What?
He was easily distracted during sessions, like he wasn't listening. I'm pretty sure he wasn't listening half the time. I don't think he wanted to know about his patients anymore. But when he did give you advice...
I just told a guy to burn down a rocking chair, so I don't think I'm much better than this Dr. Decker. Advice.
He told me to use my imagination, to make something up, to think something crazy, and it would become real. He told me to think of a way to get more time. So I did. But he pushed me. He made me think it.
Made you think what? Pushed you? What? I didn't get a response. Alright, give me a hint. Where were you on Valentine's Day? He was stripping a goddamn woman in her
I
bedroom.
spent most of Valentine's Day at the art gallery. Well, the evening part, anyway. They had a display with the theme, Love Conquers All. I didn't get most of the paintings, but they were well done.
Well, just look at this photograph. Oh! Bye. Alright, I need another hint. Do you know anything more about Dr. Decker?
I dug the grave for Dr. Decker.
What?
I helped carry his coffin to the burial site.
Why?
Do you know what? It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it. Why do you think that is?
Was he in the coffin?
No, the coffin wasn't empty. There was something in it. A decoy, I'd imagine.
A decoy? You gotta be shitting me.
I'm guessing he was buried somewhere else. Or cremated. Somebody, somewhere, didn't
You are
want
Dr.
his body
Decker? I
going
wouldn't
in
be
the ground.
surprised.
Do you want to be cremated or buried, Doctor?
Cremate me, bench.
That's a good choice, Doctor. Less work for me.
Less work for me? Oh. So I guess he's carrying my coffin too? That's fine. There are no hints currently available, I guess. Wait, what the fuck do I say to this dude then? I guess we talk to other people in the meantime. Oh god, her. How are you?
It's the anniversary of my parents' death today. I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway, but it's also where they died.
Cool.
Sorry. I don't know.
Where were you on Valentine's Day?
The day Dr. Becker was killed, I had a session with him in the morning at my usual time, 11 o'clock. That was the last time I saw him.
Alright. Dr. Deckard.
I see what you're trying to do, but I really don't know anything about that.
How did your parents die?
They died of carbon monoxide poisoning.
I don't buy it.
I was staying at a friend's house. Otherwise, I would have died too.
I don't buy it. Carbon monoxide from my ass.
I'm not sure. It was a faulty boiler, I think.
Hey, Slade, you're said quiet man.
Hey!
It's the anniversary of my parents'
I
death.
bet you are correct.
I went to the lake house. I always go to the lake house anyway. But it's also where they died.
Thank you for that year, Lupin. 1 year. About this fucking lake house. Cool it.
I stood for a while, looking across the water. It's peaceful there. It's the place that makes me feel the most. There was a girl there. By the lake. Only about 9 or 10.
This woman has weird skin. She's got
was
some
fishing.
goosebumps.
If you can call it that.
Because this
With
game's
one of
so
those nets on a
spooky.
stick.
Oh, sorry, I missed that response.
The day Dr. Becker was killed, I had a session with him in the morning.
Wait, hold on.
I stood for a while, looking across the water. It's peaceful there. It's the place that makes me feel the most. There was a girl there. By the lake. Only about 9 or 10. She was fishing, if you can call it that, with one of those nets on a stick.
What a silly girl.
I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad. I don't usually talk to children, but she seemed different, special. I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I, Doctor?
No. You a dang murderer.
Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Yes, you can talk to her. Marry her for all I care.
Good. It felt nice. I felt like I was being nice. I felt human. So I can find her and talk to her again, Doctor.
Sure. Talk to her all you want. I quit!
I don't know. I don't know why I talked to her. She looked sad. I don't usually talk to children.
Sad how?
David had been hunting again, and, well, she's seen some of the skins he hung around the lake house.
Hunting? Skins?
Animal skins. David hunts, then skins. It's horrible, really. He's not really good at either job, so the skins still have great lumps of bloody carcass hanging off them.
Yeah, that would
I'm
probably
sure
weird
we'll
me
get
out
back to the
too.
practice.
He likes to skin things, but he sucks ass at it, so it's just dying animals hanging on the dang wall.
Good. It felt nice.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to click.
Good. It felt nice. I felt like I was being nice. I felt human. So I can find her and talk to her again, Doctor.
Wait, I already followed up on that. Yes, go find her.
Then I will. I'll look for her next time I'm there. David had been hunting again, and, well, she's seen some of the skins he hung around the lake house.
David hunts?
David wasn't there. Or at least I didn't see him. I didn't go inside. I forgot my key, and the spare was missing.
Bullshit. You had your key and the spare.
I'm sure I had a spare key for the lake house, but I can't find it anywhere. I don't really need one if David is around.
Hey, Slade percent squire.
David is dead.
Good job, man. Here's the shot.
Hey, Bad Foxtrot. Thank you for that resub. Bless ye.
The day Dr. Decker was
Bless
killed,
ye.
I had a session with him in the morning at my usual time, 11 o'clock. That was the last time I saw him.
Describe this guy the last time you saw him.
Dr. Decker made me an offer that I couldn't refuse. I'll be taking it to the grave with me, though. As did he.
Hey, Slade percent squire, man. Good
Wow.
job, man. Here's the shot.
Hey!
Go fuck yourself, man.
Hey, thank you for that 17 months. Long time support. I appreciate it. And I'm going to figure this out. Don't you worry. 1-2-bit. Oh. Hey, Angel. How are you?
I haven't had a great day, to be honest. Someone accused me of stealing from my patients, which I would never do. Plus, Hilda's getting worse.
Stealing? Wowee!
That's not really important. Ask me something else.
What's wrong with Hilda? Also, hey.
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session. She's dying. I can tell.
Hey, Slade
Hey.
percent squire, man. Good job, man.
Thank you for that
Here's the
14 months. I
showers.
hope your work
Go
week
fuck
is
yourself,
blessed
man.
and passes quickly into another
Are you kidding
heck of
me?
fun
Are
weekend.
you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? I didn't even touch the door.
Hey, thanks, me. Yeah, I'm doing a really good job, so I appreciate my support. All right. Whoa.
Hilda's the one I mentioned in our last session. She's dying. I can tell. I need to see her before it's too late.
Go see her.
I feel like you're asking me
You need to see her?
to help her finish her unfinished business. People who are dying always have things they wish they could do.
It's
before
the
they
Phantom
go.
Lord technique.
We leave a lot
Subscribe
of
and
loose
donate
ends
to
in our life.
myself.
We're very messy that way.
Messy?
Dr. Decker almost certainly had unfinished business.
What?
He didn't know he was going to die. But it's too late now. That's why I have to help Hilda while I can.
You saying all kinds of funky shit.
I haven't had a great day, to be honest. Someone accused me of stealing from my patients.
Accused you of stealing?
No. That's not a question for me.
The fuck are you talking about?
To help her finish her
Unfinished business.
Hilda wants to see her daughter. She's in Australia, so
I'll be banning
I'm going to have to
all
use my
non-subs
talent.
soon enough. Alright. So, let's
Hilda
begin the
wants to see her
countdown.
daughter. She's in Australia, so I'm going to have to use my talent.
Your talent?
I can change my skin. What I look like. I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them. It's how I help them move on. That's how I comfort them.
Become me.
I'm not sure about that. I can change my skin. What I look like. I can turn into a patient's loved one. I just hold their hand and ask them to imagine that the person they want to see is sitting right here next to them, and I become them. It's how I help them move on. That's how I comfort them.
Comfort them.
I only shift at work to help my patients. I don't have any interest in using it as a party trick or to deceive anyone. I haven't had a great day, to be honest. Someone accused me of stealing from my patients.
Do you steal from your patients?
I don't know. Are you happy, Doctor?
What? I'm happy.
Sorry.
How do I have to
I
word
haven't
this
had
to
a
get her
great
to
day, be
answer it?
honest. Someone accused me of stealing from my patients, which I would.
Who accused you of stealing?
Of course, it was Terry that accused me
Okay,
of stealing.
there we go.
One of the other nurses, she's actually trying to make out that I'm some kind of HSK,
Huh? HSK?
healthcare serial killer. You know, like those nurses that kill loads of their patients. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. Anyway, because a few of my patients have died on me, and some of those patients have given me gifts, Terry thinks it means that I've been killing them off. I haven't had a great day, to be honest. Someone accused me of stealing from my patients, which I would never do. Plus, Hilda's getting worse.
What's wrong with Hilda? Hint me up. Oh, where were you on Valentine's Day?
Actually, I had a hot date.
Ooh!
It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know. But it was a nice date, different to what I'm used to.
Sex.
I don't know.
Um,
Actually, I had a hot date. It wasn't anything serious.
some guy? Don't get me jealous, sweetheart. Nice guys always get passed over. I bet he was an asshole.
His name is Max. He's really sweet, but I don't see a future.
Ah, it happens every time.
He's not
Friend
really my
zoned
type.
again.
Actually, I had a hot date. It wasn't anything serious, just some guy I know. But it was a nice date, different to what I'm used to.
Different to what you're used to?
It was very traditional, old-fashioned, you know? Dinner at a nice restaurant. Then we went for a little walk along the pier, held hands, had a bit of a kiss. Then he called a cab and we went back to my place.
Went back to your place, huh? Well, I'm thinking of one thing. Let me spell it out. S-E-X with Matt. Rob, I forgot his name.
I don't really have anything to tell you about that. It was very traditional, old-fashioned, you know? dinner at a nice restaurant. Then we went for a little walk along the pier, held hands, had a bit of a kiss. Then he called a cab and we went back to my
The
place.
cab is the thing I need a question about. What kind of cab?
I'm not sure what time Max left. We fooled around for a bit at my place, so early hours of the morning.
Ghouled around? Golfed around?
What do you want me to say? It was Valentine's Day. Everyone deserves a little loving on Valentine's Day.
Before she was betrothed. Hint. What did they accuse you of stealing?
This? Well, it started with this. It's a locket. Alice, one of my patients, gave it to me before she died.
Alice?
Alice was one of my favourites. She never held back, spoke her mind about everything. But she had a wicked sense of humour.
Wicked.
This? Well, it started with this. It's a locket. Alice, one of my patients, gave it to me before she died.
If you think this woman is ungodly, wait till you meet
This?
the next one.
Well, it started with this. It's a locket.
You know the
Alice,
other two
one of my
guys are
patients, gave it to me
very
before she
Christian.
died.
They ain't getting no they ain't getting no loving. Oh shit,
This?
sorry, I keep spacing out. Sorry to make you
Well,
listen to this
it
to the
started
for the
with
third
this.
time.
It's a locket. Alice, one of my patients, gave it to me before she died.
Ah! Jesus. Alice? Locket?
I think we've got a bit off track.
Maybe I should check my notes. Huh. What else have patients given you?
I have a few other things. A watch, a ring. One patient gave me a little china bird. They're not valuable, just trinkets, really.
She stole that shit. I see right through her. Hint me. Can you tell me anything else about Dr. Decker?
Yes, I had a session with Dr. Decker on Valentine's Day. 3 o'clock, I think. Just a few hours later, he was... I still can't get over it.
What happened to him? What happened to Decker?
I have a few other things. A watch, a ring. One patient gave me a little china bird. They're not valuable, just trinkets, really.
Trinkets?
Strictly speaking, all of the patient's belongings should be passed on to family members after they die. But Alice's son never visited.
God.
He didn't care about his mum. Why would he care about some worthless piece of jewellery?
She stole that shit.
It just doesn't feel right to me. What do you think, Doctor? Am I wrong to keep the locket?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, you are wrong.
Really? I don't see the harm. Alice wanted me to have it. You and Terry and all the other nurses just don't understand.
She mad. All right. How are you, honey?
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts. New doctor and new hope. You're much better behaved than Dr. Decker.
Well, don't be too sure about that. I can be a bit naughty. Wink face. Here, I brought you a 6-pack of Smirnoff Ice. Let's get wasted tonight.
Nope.
Where were you on Valentine's Day?
I didn't have anything to do on Valentine's Day. I washed my hair and I walked along the beach for the whole night. It's actually true.
That's a sign someone's lying.
Hey,
Tell me about
yourself,
Dr.
Good
Decker.
job, man.
He went out for
It's
drinks.
true.
Didn't you know?
It's true, Bradley.
Said it was a breach of something.
Thank you for
or
that
the
half
other,
a year.
but I can be pretty persuasive when I want to be. Shh.
That was bad. A breach?
You know, like a breach of ethics or something. Girl doesn't ask for details.
Details?
Sorry, no.
I spelled it wrong, guys.
Clueless.
Hit me up. Did they just go out for drinks?
Yeah, drinks. I think Dr. Decker ordered neat whiskey. I had water. I don't drink.
No wonder she didn't want my Smirnoff Ice. What did you do after the drinks, winky face? Oh, shit. Neat whiskey?
I don't. We went out for drinks. Didn't you know? He said it was a breach of something or the other, but I can be pretty persuasive when I want to be.
Persuasive? How?
I know, it's pretty hard to believe, isn't it? I feel pretty ugly. But I think I have a nice smile. I know, it's pretty hard to believe, isn't it? I feel pretty ugly. But lots of people find me attractive, but I've seen something truly beautiful. Makes me feel dull by comparison.
Seen something beautiful?
I have a recurring dream where I find something beautiful in the sea. But I don't know you that well yet, Doctor. Let's wait a while before I tell you my most intimate secrets.
Sorry to cut in, Doctor. I've just had a phone call from a solicitor. Ben's trying to sue us for nervous shock. Should I go and see him to talk it out, or should I find a solicitor to represent us? Sorry to be pushy, I just think we should act quickly before it's too late. Well, just let me know.
Huh. I thought you said you didn't drink.
I guess it was a couple of days before Valentine's Day. It wasn't a date or anything. I noticed in our sessions that he'd been acting a little strange. He just didn't seem right. I wanted to find out what was wrong.
Alright, let's just keep talking to her first. One thing at a time. Now give me a hint. Why haven't you been back to the beach?
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session. Kind of missed it.
Alright. Let's see what's going on here. Ben.
So, should I get a solicitor, or shall we try and talk it out with him?
Let's talk it out with him.
Good choice. I'll go and see Ben to see if I can get him to call off the dogs. I have no idea what's gotten into him. Perhaps it's his mum.
What's up with his mom?
I can't help you with that. Sorry.
Stop bending over.
Good choice. I'll go and see Ben to see if I can get him to call off the dogs. I have no idea what's gotten into him. Perhaps it's his mum.
His mum.
It's very interesting that you asked me that. It's not something I can answer, though.
Tell me about his fucking mom.
I'm not trying to hide.
His mom.
I think you might be...
His mother.
I don't know.
Hint. Who had a session on Valentine's Day?
On Valentine's Day, Dr. Decker had a session with Claire Castleford at 11 and that nurse, Elin, at 3. Everyone else cancelled. You should see this place Christmas Eve. I was at home though, so I don't actually know who came in. Dr. Decker did phone and ask me for Nathan's number, which is a bit strange.
What's Ben's mum got to do with it?
She was cuddling him like he was
God,
6.
that was so
He's
fucking
25.
fickle. The wording there. What happened?
She was cuddling him like he was 6.
Oh. She needs to stop fucking with the couch. It's fine. She keeps messing it up. How are you?
Hey you. Thanks for helping me with this grief thing. I'm not sure I have it though.
Grief?
Oh, I don't really know where to start. I feel a bit numb. Maybe we should just talk about him.
Tell me about Dr. Decker.
It hadn't even been a year. He was a quiet, solitary man.
Sounds like
A good
Winsmore.
listener, as I suppose you'd need
It's
to
not
be.
Winsmore.
His confidence did grow as time wore on, but that's what you'd expect after you've fitted in.
True.
I mainly miss our chats. He used to work late with me and tell me things about the patients, things that I probably shouldn't have heard, but did. What do you think of the patients? Nah, perhaps you shouldn't say. You can ask me. Go on, I'll tell you what I think.
What do you think of Nathan?
Oh, I just want to cuddle Nathan all up. He's such a mess. He's always in the same clothes. You know, he barely talks to me though. It's the same hello every time. He reminds me of Tom.
Who's Tom?
Tom was a quiet mess, like Nathan. Youngish, in his early 20s. He taught piano, but he did have a strange hobby.
What was Tom's hobby?
Tom liked to base jump.
Whoa, that's
basically
weird.
Falling from a huge building
Whoa.
or mountain and pulling your parachute before you hit the ground. He started to think he could fly. Dr. Decker tried to talk him out of it, but Tom had to prove his point. So one day, Tom decided to base jump without a parachute. Can you guess what happened?
He died.
I don't know anything about.
Tom died.
He did die. He was hit by a rock from further up the mountain. He never got to fly. Nathan thinks he knows what his problem is too, but if he's not careful, he'll get hit by that rock. I wish I'd said goodbye.
Oh. What do you think of Lacey?
I don't know about that, Doctor.
How did I word that first one? What do you think of Elin?
Elin seems like a lovely person. I'm not really sure why she's here. He did die.
He
was
did
hit
die.
by a rock from further up the mountain. He never got to fly. Nathan thinks he knows what his problem is too, but if he's not careful, he'll get hit by that rock. I wish I'd said goodbye.
Goodbye.
I wish I'd said goodbye to Dr. Decker. It was so sudden. Here, then gone. He resigned anyway, but that's not the same, is it?
Resigned?
Dr. Decker resigned shortly before his murder. It's sad, but doctors come and go and only poor Jaya remains. I've got his resignation letter somewhere. You know, I do all the hiring and firing around here.
Whoa, I got evidence.
Professor Alderby and the Trust technically do that.
Professor Alderby.
Professor Alderby is a trustee. Did I not mention that?
A trustee?
I think I'm going to
Getting
get
bored
into
talking to this
trouble
woman.
now. Have you ever heard of secret shoppers? Well, Professor Alderby posed as a patient to
Oh,
test
shit.
Dr. Decker. It's just a thing that he does. I'm sure he'll come and visit you at some stage, so please play along.
Everybody's Professor Alderby from this point. Alright, my clues. Let's read this. Alright. Please accept this letter as my notice of intention notice of my intention to resign from my position. Dr. Decker. This is dated the 11th of February. February 11th.
I've got no idea what
Letter is dated
Sorry, Doctor.
11.
Sorry, Doctor.
Alright. Hint. Why did you and Decker work late?
We'd work late together on all sorts of things. He was preoccupied with finding patterns in patients, trying to
Dude,
find
she's
some
all
kind
over
of
the couch at
order.
all times. Finding patterns?
Mainly he was searching for a common experience the patients might have had. That's what led them to his office. He'd study everything, even the referral letters.
Referral letters?
Yes, letters, parking tickets, holiday destinations. You know, I find those referral letters. He was sure there was a pattern in them.
Are we gonna have to find the pattern? Alright, we're good. Alright, what's up with this boy? Professor Alderby. Henley Church.
That wretched dig goes on 24/7. 25/7, if you ask me. Your patient, Nathan, caused quite a stir. He interrupted one of the female students all night, apparently. made her miscategorize some findings, going on about his dead girlfriend. It's amazing what you hear at the coffee machine. And I suppose that's a bonus. We're allowed to use their coffee machine while they're there.
Damn. That's dope. Nathan. Alright, let's see. Let's go back to Nathan. You were with a college female on Valentine's Day? Female student. Valentine's night. What the fuck?
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Decker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Decker saw that day.
Oh. Did Dr. Decker call you?
It was a missed call. It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation.
Alright, let's go back to what we're talking about with this theme.
I have a recurring dream where I find something beautiful in the sea.
Bye.
But I don't know you that well yet, Doctor. Let's wait a while before I tell you my most intimate secrets.
Wowee. Let's get intimate.
Wouldn't you like to know? Is our session up now?
It's not the only thing that's up.
Don't know. It's cold in here.
What are you trying to imply? Imply by that.
Sorry. I haven't been back to the beach since our last session. Kind of missed it.
Missed it?
You do something a lot, you're gonna miss it. I suspect I'll go back there soon, but it's helped with the blackouts.
Alright.
I haven't been back to the beach since our last session, and no blackouts.
Hey,
You doctor,
save your
and you
sense,
hope
my man.
Hey,
you're
Sully!
much better behaved than Dr. Decker.
Thank you for that 28 months! Better behaved? Roar!
Dr. Decker dated his patients.
Ooh.
That's not good behavior, is it?
Yes, it is good behavior.
Don't ask me. Dr. Decker
Dated his patients?
I think her name was Scarlett? One of his patients, an older woman. I guess that's how he liked them.
Old as fuck. Tell me about Scarlett.
I can't help you with.
Who is Scarlett?
I think you might be bi.
Useless. Hint. Hey,
I don't.
Nathan. What do you think of Bryce?
I think Bryce has a lot of misdirected anger. I don't think I like him that much. You know, sometimes when things overrun, he's outside waiting for you, and he stares at me as if he's undressing me with his eyes.
He might have undressed you during the midnight hour.
But still, you know, it feels worse coming from him.
Huh. Fuck. What the, how are you? And female student?
I don't.
Fuck. What do I talk about with this fucking guy? Midnight hour. Let's see.
When I first got the hour, I was shocked, obviously. It took me a while to work out that everyone was frozen and only I could move. Because I live on my own. What would you do, Doctor, if you had an hour where everyone was frozen? Go to a fairground?
Fairground? Spied? God damn it, I don't know what to ask this dude. Bryce.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you talk with a female student?
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said they'd uncovered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to...
Octopus.
It's a sea creature, like an octopus. I suppose they find dinosaur bones everywhere. Just because we're on land now doesn't mean millions of years ago this place wasn't at the bottom of the ocean.
Dr. Decker dating patients? Oh, Scarlet.
Sometimes I see a girl standing behind you. I don't know who it is. I don't know what you're asking me either.
Girl standing behind me?
Possibly a relative of yours. Possibly a patient that died here. I'm not sure. She doesn't normally say anything.
Okay, I guess that was it. We did it! We did
David
it!
Hunt,
I can change my skin.
then Skins.
Dr. Decker dated his patients.
I had a hot date
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Decker did
on
phone
Valentine's Day.
and ask me for Nathan's number.
There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I?
He was preoccupied with finding...
Photograph.
Is there 3x?
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden.
I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Decker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
Nathan didn't do it.
Oh, Doctor, you surprised me. Reminds me of Officer Yates. Did I ever mention I had a special friend in the police force? Nah, it's not something you drop politely into a conversation. He's been doing some digging and he's found a couple things. There's a crime scene report.
Yeah,
that goes
Quantum
into
Man.
all
I
the
forgot
gory
about that guy.
details, and another report that's about a patient you're seeing today, Claire. I'll put them both on the desk for you. And
Hell
thanks for
yeah.
the grief counselling, by the way. It's really been helping, you know. I'm so glad you're here.
Now the question is, if Dr. Decker resigned on, I think that guy's here, and if Dr. Decker, wrong paper, if Dr. Decker resigned on the 11th of February, why was he seeing patients on Valentine's Day? How do I go up and down this thing? Responded to a call from a neighbor of the Bauer house. Saw a female seated next to a man who was lying on the ground. He wasn't conscious. The walls were drenched in blood. People were drenched in blood. Steak knife. Claire Castleford, dead man. So he is fucking dead. Alright. Crime scene report. Alright, Decker. He was stabbed. The time of death was from 8:30 to 10:30, but the body was discovered at 10:20. There's a 10-minute period in which he could have been alive. Dr. Blank Decker. They don't have his first name. Alright, let's talk to Quantum Man. Hopefully this is him. How are you? I don't think this is him.
No, I don't know anything about that.
Who are you?
Professor Warwick, I'm a physicist. Where's Dr. Decker?
Dr. Decker is dead, dumbass.
Is he really? Actually dead? Not a worthy adversary after all, then.
Adversary?
Dr. Decker challenged me. He tried to use my theories against me.
Quantum theories. Alright, I bite. Tell me about quantum theories.
Do you really want to know? Decker's eyes used to glaze over whenever we talked about that. He didn't believe in quantum physics. As if it's something that you can optionally believe in. Well, it started with an experiment.
Experiment. Go on. Fucker.
Have you heard of quantum suicide, Doctor?
No, I have not.
Do you know, you remind me of Dr. Decker.
I haven't heard of quantum suicide. You idiot!
Perhaps ask me.
Oh.
Have you heard?
Quantum suicide.
Nope.
Quantum suicide doctor.
Maybe if you ask me.
You fucker. Yes, I've heard of it.
I don't really.
No.
I don't know.
Yes.
Are you?
Yes. I have. Yes, I have. Tell me about it.
Do you know, you remind me of. I don't. Maybe if you ask me.
This is so frustrating. What do you want me to say?
Have you heard of quantum suicide, Doctor?
I have heard of quantum suicide.
perhaps ask me something physics.
I should answer yes or no. Yes. I have heard of quantum suicide.
Well, then I'll be brief.
Yes!
According to the laws of quantum suicide, if I were to shoot myself now, then one branch of my timeline would result in my death, whilst the other in my continued existence. I simply applied that logic to something different.
Something different?
Gambling. I set up an experiment whereby
guy's such a
I would
boner.
visit a casino and place a very large bet at a roulette table. Now, I would always bet on odd. Now, the results of this particular experiment were mundane. I won as many times as you would expect according to the laws of probability, but then
50%.
changed a parameter.
Actually, no, that's not true. It wouldn't be 50%. Changed a parameter?
Quantum suicide required a loss of life to make it a realistic thought experiment. So I simply upped the stakes. Now, every time I bet on odd, I would place everything I had on that one spin of the wheel, and it worked. Well, for a while. Gambling. I
hate the way he's sucking on those glasses.
Quantum suicide required a loss of life to make it a realistic thought experiment. So I simply upped the stakes. Now, every time I bet on odd, I would place everything I had on that one spin of the wheel, and it worked. Well, for a while.
Worked. For a while?
Dr. Decker killed it! And I can't get it back.
Killed what?
Nope.
Killed it?
Dr. Decker killed it! And I can't get it back.
Get what back?
No,
Dr. Decker killed it, and I can't get it back.
Gambling. I set up an experiment whereby I would visit a casino and place a very large bet.
This guy's very hard to talk to.
Now, I would always bet on odd. Now, the results of this particular experiment were mundane. I won as many times as you would expect according to the laws of probability, but then I changed a parameter.
Hey, Vicious Citrus! Thank you for that 3 months. Why gambling?
Why not gambling? My wife Vanessa left me for a neurosurgeon. You know, she emptied our entire combined wealth into her barrister's wallet. I needed more money. Physics provided me with a solution.
Vanessa. Can I have her number?
We were married for 14 years, 7 months,
Not what I
and 3
asked.
days.
Those weren't the numbers I wanted.
Vanessa couldn't have children. At least that's what she told me.
Ouch.
She grounded me in reality. I'm not complaining. It's probably what I needed. But part of me always thought that one day I'd achieve immortality through science. It wasn't to be, though.
Oh, wah. Quantum divorce.
And I can't get it back.
Alright, let's try and get to the bottom of this. What did Dr. Decker kill?
Well, my theory, quantum gambling.
There we
if
go.
the stakes are high enough, you will win every time by simply shifting your consciousness into that branch that wins. It's tricky, but it can be done. Dr. Decker didn't like that. He saw me becoming rich and powerful, and he hated that. That's why he proffered the hangman's paradox.
The hangman's paradox?
Well, imagine a judge sentences you to death.
Stupid.
Now, it will be Monday or Tuesday next week.
Who is this guy?
Which day do you think you'll be executed?
Monday.
Well, Monday does seem likely, yes. Because if you're still alive on Monday at midnight, then Tuesday won't be a surprise. But if you're sure that it's Monday, then that won't be a surprise either, will it? Decker tricked me.
Tricked you?
He told me that sometime in the future I would lose a bet. That I would lose all of my money. Now, this didn't seem likely because I had quantum gambling on my side and it was working. But he unnerved me. He made me doubt myself.
That's all that was
Then it
needed
happened.
to fuck this guy's life
Recently, I lost everything that I'd managed to build up since Vanessa left me.
up. How much money did you make?
I'm not aware of that.
Of course not.
We were married for 14 years, 7 months, and 3 days. Vanessa couldn't have children. At least that's what she told me. She grounded me in reality. I'm not complaining. It's probably what I needed. Part of me always thought that one day I'd achieve immortality through science. It wasn't to be, though.
Immortality. Vanessa couldn't have children?
Well, yes, it bothered me. Especially now that I find out that she's pregnant.
Oh, you got fucked.
But a brain surgeon, it seems. I have considered.
You just had weak semen, my man.
To his darkest timeline.
Hey,
But I'm
wait for
not a
sex,
killer.
my man.
Mithra Kamara, thank you for that 11 months.
Oh, fuck.
Blessings.
Well, my theory, quantum gambling. If the stakes are high,
Quantum
you will
gambling.
win every time by simply shifting your consciousness into that branch that wins. It's tricky, but it can be done. Dr. Decker didn't like that. He saw me becoming rich and powerful, and he hated that. That's why he proffered the hangman's paradox.
What the fuck was I gonna ask? Shifting your conscience.
Perhaps ask me.
Hint. What were you doing on Valentine's night?
I was at a fundraiser for a charity called Mind Stretch Outreach. I don't know how I got roped into that. I can't remember. But it was full of very clever children with bizarre outlooks on life. And Jaya. It was Jaya who asked me to go.
Jaya.
Oh, she's Dr. Decker's lovely assistant. I imagine she's your lovely assistant now. Yeah, she always smiles and makes me a cup of tea before a session.
He loves her.
Smile. Which reminds me, my session. Can we talk about...
Oh, this guy's a patient? What's your problem? I spelled that wrong. What's your problem?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Your problem.
Do you know, you remind me of Dr. Decker. I was at a fundraiser for a charity called Mind Stretch Outreach. Don't know how I got roped into that. I can't remember. But it was full of very clever children with bizarre outlooks on life. And Jaya. It was Jaya who asked me to go.
Mind Stretch Outreach.
It's full of poor kids with very capable minds. I did give them a talk on quantum tunneling once, and they loved it. Not sure it'll put dinner on the table.
I doubt it. Hey kids, let me tell you about quantum tunneling. If you love that, you're gonna love quantum gambling and quantum McDonald's, where I'll be taking you for dinner later. What's wrong with you?
I don't really...
What's up? How are you?
I...
Hint me up. Who do you work for?
Well, the Ministry of Defense, of course. Guns aren't going to win the next war. Quantum physics is.
Shut the fuck up! What can I help you with?
Perhaps ask me something.
Quantum.
Do you know, you remind me of. Well, my theory, quantum gambling.
What's quantum tunneling?
Oh, you're gonna have to Google that, Doctor, I'm afraid. I'm not a walking Wikipedia.
He made it up.
I'd love to tell you, but I am paying you by the hour. Maybe look up Schrodinger's cat whilst you're there.
Schrodinger's cat.
Maybe if you ask. Oh, she's Dr. Decker's loveliest.
Do you like Jaya? Jaya's smile.
No, I'm.
Oh, I have to word it that way. What problem do you have?
I'm not a gambler, Doctor. I'm a scientist. I need more money. It's true I've run out of money for my research. An opportunity has arisen.
An opportunity?
Don't
open the box and kill the cat. Don't smash the cat.
Very large sum of money. If I attend their next private soiree, they don't want to talk or anything like that. They want a practical demonstration.
Demonstration of what?
They'll pay me £1 million if I can successfully survive 6 rounds of Russian roulette.
Please do it.
I am worried because of what Dr. Decker said, but, well, I can't help but thinking that the stakes are so high I can't possibly lose. What do you think, Doctor?
Please.
Should I take them up on their offer?
Yes, please do it.
Yes.
Yes, do it. Yes, play Russian roulette.
No.
Yes. Yes, go ahead. Yes, you should do it. Yes. You should do it. You should play Russian roulette. You will win.
No, I don't know anything about that.
Take them up on their offer. Yes.
Splendid. I can't lose, Doctor. Let me demonstrate.
Whoa. Whoa! What just happened?
I don't know anything about that.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm ready for my grief counselling. I emailed you Mariana's address. I don't know why you'd want it. I suppose you're going to start doing home visits now, like Dr. Decker?
Who are you?
Have you been taking notes in our session, Doctor? Perhaps you should check them?
Alright, let me check my notes. What is happening? Home visits.
Yes, Dr. Decker started doing home visits for Mariana.
Oh.
He said she couldn't concentrate properly in his office. I hope you're not thinking of doing the same thing. I need you right where I can see you.
They were dating.
No, that's not it. Yes, Dr. Decker started doing home visits for Mariana. He said she couldn't concentrate properly in his office. I hope you're not thinking of doing the same thing. I need you right where I can see you.
Where I can see you?
Checks and balances, Doctor. Somebody needs to be watching the watchman, so to speak. Make sure you're helping, not hindering.
Quantum gambling.
I don't know everything. I know most.
You don't know about quantum gambling?
I'm fine.
Grief.
Grief is such a strange word if you keep saying it. Grief, grief, grief. It sounds like somebody's being whipped. And you're gonna ask me how I feel today?
How do you feel today? Alright.
I'm fine. I'm ready for my grief counseling. I emailed you Mariana's address. I don't know why you'd want.
Emailed me Mariana's address?
Doctor, if you don't want it, don't text me and ask for it. It's all right. I
must
don't
have-
mind doing menial tasks for you. Someone has to do
Must have
them.
been having a sexy dream.
Checks and balances, Doctor. Somebody needs to be watching the watchman, so to speak. Make sure you're helping, not hindering.
Oh shit, I spaced out. What happened?
Checks and balances, Doctor. Somebody needs to be watching the watchman, so to speak. Make sure you're helping, not hindering.
Helping, not hindering.
He probably did his fair share of helping and hindering. He was definitely helping in the beginning, but then seemed to lose sight of things.
Lose sight of things, how?
I think he was so overwhelmed by the patients he was getting. His curiosity just got the better of him. There was a definite turning point.
Turning point.
Somewhere around the time Professor Alderby turned up, that seemed to unsettle him. And then we had a flood of extra weird patients. I think it was all too much for him. I think I misjudged him. I hope you deal with it better.
Was that Professor Alderby who was fucking with me?
Nope.
Weird patience.
That's a strange...
Hint me. Ben.
I think that's all settled now. We are agreeing to pay Ben £5,000 and he's agreeing not to say anything about what he saw.
Damn. I want £5,000.
I think that's all settled now. We are agreeing to pay Ben
What he saw.
He thought he saw a creature coming out of Dr. Decker's mouth. But at least that's the reason he's given for not emptying the bins that night. Either way, it's not the kind of publicity that we need. Shiny, happy, sane people.
A creature?
I don't know.
Decker.
Some mornings I come into work and still expect him to be here. Sometimes it feels like
A creature was coming into his mouth.
watching over me.
We saw a creature coming
We had
in
a
his
connection.
mouth.
It's gone now, though. Can't have a connection with the dead, can you?
We had to pay him.
Not for too long, anyway.
1-star review on Yelp. I used to work at this place until I saw a creature coming in my boss's
Some mornings I come into work and still expect him to be here.
Woo!
Sometimes it feels like he actually is here, watching over me. We had a connection. It's gone now, though. Can't have a connection with the dead, can you? Not for too long, anyway.
Connection.
Dr. Decker asked me to have dinner with him for Valentine's. I
What?
refused, obviously, because you don't sleep where you eat or something like that. But it was flattering, especially with competition like Mariana around.
Uh-oh. Dr. Decker was a legitimate fucking hussy. Well, not hussies, where he's a harlot.
Dr. Decker asked
He's a
me
slut.
to have dinner with him for Valentine's. I refused, obviously, because you don't sleep where you eat or something like that. But it was flattering, especially...
Valentine's.
I was at home on my lonesome, Doctor, like I said before. Dr. Decker asked me to have dinner with him for Valentine's. I refused, obviously, because you don't sleep where you eat or something like that. But it was flattering, especially with competition like Mariana around.
Dr. Decker was a quantum slut.
Sorry, I didn't mean I was competing. I was happy Mariana was going out with him. I didn't want to be romantic with him. We had a stronger connection than that.
A stronger connection?
Dr. Decker and I shared
Dr.
some
Decker was all
philosophy.
over the map with these
We
women.
both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind, and we agreed with a lot of what it said. Have you read that book, Doctor?
No, I have not read it. No, I have not read it.
In Cult of the Kinetic Mind, the author suggests that everyone is capable of psychokinesis, and that the cult leaders specifically had these powers that turned their followers into disciples. It's not a fun read, but if you're into psychology,
That's what I've done to
it's
you
a
guys.
blast. In Cult of the...
How is everyone capable of psychokinesis?
I think you'll find there's more than one question there, Doctor.
Capable.
That's not something...
Everyone is capable of psychokinesis.
You're asking about two...
I'm not asking. What do you know about the papers, Spike?
It's in that police report that I gave to you.
I think I'm done with this game for today, guys. It's driving me up the wall. Oh no. Whoa. I think it's poisoning my mind, this game. This game is killing me. So what a shitload of fuck. What a shitload of fuck, guys. Ah. Wee oo. Now, Star Wars Galaxies is down right now. Unfortunately, I was planning on just having everybody hop on tonight and having a blast, but the server's been down for a minute. Which is a real bummer. Are we doing a 12-hour stream? Probably soon, actually. I feel like I'm due for one. Especially since I hit 30,000 followers. Yeah. E-moo. M-U. Am I going to TwitchCon? Probably, it's a 75% chance, yes. You guys know this? Zen retreat. Oh man. Shacko trash. Hey y'all. Here is $1,000. Will I hang out with Russ at TwitchCon? Russ is my man. I hope he's there. Oh god, now I'm stuck at the tip jar. If you're aware of quantum physics, quantum tunneling, then you know that this isn't happening in another timeline. I'm free! Here's another 1,000 buckaroos. Now I ask for your hand in marriage. Together, you and I will begin a Sims dynasty that will last for eons. Actually, no, I can't. Look at her wardrobe. It's not gonna work. Feels good. I'm good. Feels good, man. I'm leaving. I'm breaking up with you. Oh, what you did. No. Going home. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, it's Lilliputian Jorge. Damn, I want to play backyard baseball. Damn, dude. I want to play backyard baseball. Currently the grassmen are currently dedicated to backyard baseball pro gaming. Will return soon. Alright. It's just me and Lilliputian George making some good stuff. Is my boy on? I had one true enemy. He hated my guts. I want to talk to him. Harry Potter. Hello, Harry. Oh man, he's still ignoring me. Come on, let bygones be bygones. Where is he? I'm gonna track his ass down. I'm gonna beat his ass up. Pretty wings. Hey, pretty wings. Can you tell Harry Potter to take me off? Ignore. This is Charles, by the way. Oh! Whoa! Ho, ho. Damn, it's been like half a year. This is wild. Yeah, this shit's popping off, guys. My man. We got it. I'm fucking pumped right now. Alright, let me get some more. Answer me. He's probably not even at the computer. Oh man, I sold a jam. Yeah! And I'm gonna sell this jam too. $36? Who the hell made that fucking cheap ass jam? Alright, let's play some backyard baseball. Let's do it. Let's play one game to bring us into the next generation of baseball. Don't worry about the chatter, boys. There will be no chatter. There will be no chat either. I'm muting chat henceforth. backyard motherfucking baseball. I'm in the backyard playing fucking baseball. The finest team of this generation. The fish. Oh, this field sucks ass, but this is Pablo's home, right? No, this one isn't. Oh god, my team sucks ass here. They're all normal.
Howdy, folks. Have we got a game for you today? Sunny day here, along with Vinny the Gooch.
Are you guys ready? Vinny the Gooch is here. We're all out. Everything's good.
All right, let's play ball. Pitching today is Zena Foam. According to the team press guide, this girl is not only a great pitcher, but she has a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo. Yeah.
I doubt it. I'm doubtful of that trivia right there.
She kicks, and the delivery.
That's gonna be a strike, but either way, I ain't doing nothing with that.
Takes the stretch and the throw.
Yes!
Ground ball, that's a slow roller.
Run it out, Lisa. Bonk that. Yeah! Ooh, Jeff Bagwell couldn't even catch that shit.
The fabulous Gooch predicts this kid is going places. Run the stretch.
Yeah, I feel like we never see this.
Swinging.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't know what counts as a home run on this. Yeah! That would have been a home run on so many fields, dude. I could have got to third so easily, but whatever. Am I a Dodgers fan? Yes, sir.
Doesn't speak any English. We all know he's a red dude. Nobody out.
Went to so many Dodger games as a young boy. Oh! Come on, please drop it again.
And it's an out.
No, 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 no. Oh my god. Yeah, Dodgers are fucking disgusting this year. The amount of comeback wins the Dodgers have pulled off it's insane. Doesn't even make sense.
That's a tough out.
They still advanced everybody, alright.
And it's an out.
All I gotta do is get a miracle here. We got Ronnie Dobbs. Let's do this shit. You guys ready? Oh!
Second and third. 2 outs.
Come on. Ronnie, do this for me.
Takes her stretch. Here's the pitch.
Oh,
Foul ball. She's sacked and the offering. Swung on.
Oh shit. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop, drop, drop. Get down, get down. Come on, beat him. Oh! Yeah! Oh, everybody get back. Everybody get back. Everybody get back. We got to run in, boys.
Net runner, 2 outs.
Alright, well, inning's probably over, but actually a grounder, because the ball stops immediately when it hits the ground in this field.
Run the stretch. Pitch on the way. Swing.
On this very rare field. God, yeah. If you were around for the first Suck Tease playoff run, it was the most hype shit ever. It was the most intense game of games of backyard baseball ever played. Fuck me.
Another strike. And the count is 1 and 2.
Yeah, this team's a little too strong. It's a real problem.
Ground ball. That'll keep you on your toes. And that's an out.
Alright, we gotta run. It's all good.
Yep, nope. He's ready now. And the delivery. The swing. Just foul.
Yeah, we overcame great odds during that.
He winds, cuts to the plate. Swings. Ground ball.
God, the ball stops immediately.
And he
Look at that throw by Spud.
We got him out. I like this.
Oh, it's Chico Papas. I feel like I play this guy every game.
He throws it. From the stretch and the pitch. Another 0-2. The stretch. Pitch on the way. That was ball 1.
Yeah, dude, it'd be so cool if this game had legitimate online. I'd love if someone just remade this game. I mean, we got Sonic Mania, right? Can we get a Backyard Baseball 2017?
Swinging. Ground ball. He's got it. And the throw to first. Say goodbye.
Someone
to
remake
Sheep.
this
They are
like an indie game. Alright, Ernie.
She's ready. The delivery. Steer right.
Fuck. Backyard Baseball doesn't really work in 3D. Give me the real shit.
Into the motion. Fires. Swinging. Chopper to third. That's a slow roller.
Get there? Oh my god, Ernie, you did it.
On a sharp single.
Would it still have Richie Sexton? Nah, you could have modern stars. Or maybe some people from back then, just for the nostalgia. But Richie Sexton definitely wouldn't make the list.
There's a bunt.
Oh, Ricky can totally outrun this dude. Oh, never mind. I forgot about that.
Slaps out a single. Okay, that'll bring up Marty DeBlanc. Runner on first.
It pains me so much to see him come to the plate. Every single time.
What you got? From the windup, she delivers. A swing. Ground ball.
Like, there's no way he gets to
Down,
first
your goal.
base. Like, what are the odds of that occurring here?
And he's
Alright, give me that home run power right
have
now.
a runner on
Lisa
second base.
Crockett. She's got some pop in her bat, alright? Just trust me here.
Here's the windup. She delivers. Steve. Oh,
I need a better eye. I'm just, personally, I just love baseball
into the
video
windup
games.
And the delivery. Another strike. The batter's gotta pull the trigger on those.
I feel like baseball video games are always really fun, even if you're not into baseball.
She kicks. Cuts to the plate.
Just the mechanics of hitting and shit. Always a good time.
The stretch.
Just
And
feels
the
good.
offering. Ball 1.
You guys remember that Japanese baseball game, like on Super Nintendo or NES, that had like
Into
the power-ups
motion.
and
She
stuff?
delivers. And
I think it was just called Super Baseball or something like that, but it was pretty dope. Golf games are the shit. The old Tiger Woods games on like the PS2, those were so fun. Because they weren't so based in realism and shit, and they had like these campaign modes that were dope as fuck, and you'd like play these crazy dudes
the
one-on-one.
target goes up. Fires. A swing. Drilled it into left field.
Oh shit. Oh! What the fuck?
And she
Alright, if we
goes
get this
after
girl
it.
out, that's
Tips it
hilarious.
over. Throws it over to first.
Oh,
Safe
this
on
she's
first.
definitely
The throw.
scammable though. Yep. She's getting scammed.
Quick throw to second.
Are you getting everybody's golf? Oh wait, what the fuck?
Straight to first. That's an out.
What's everybody's golf?
Annie Frazier steps in, ready for action. And the windup throws it. That was Bob. From the windup.
There are a lot of things that like
Swinging. Ground ball.
I don't really care about in real life,
Sings it to first.
like sports stuff,
He's out.
that are just awesome as video games, in my opinion.
Ready now.
Like I can't really watch golf in real life, but I love me a fucking golf game, and I hate playing golf in real life too.
He's out. And that'll do it for them this inning. And that's gonna end the inning. Dimitri Petrovic. Dimitri is super smart and knows the stats for everything that has ever happened in baseball. Into the windup and the delivery. Strike! What is he waiting for?
Oh lord. Mini golf is the shit.
She's ready. The delivery.
Who doesn't like some putt-putt? Are you fucking kidding me? Look at the little sliver of that shit that's in the strike zone. Gives me an angry boner. That's a ball.
That was ball 1.
Mario Golf is the shit too. Let's not overlook Mario Golf.
The windup. The 1-2 pitch.
And Mario Tennis. Except the newer ones have been...
Ready now.
They've never topped N64. And Dimitri is fucking slamming this shit this game. That's a ground rule double. That's a good idea, Escaton. I've never really thought about that. That's actually genius. I can't believe I've never thought of... Oh my god. It's gonna be a ground rule double because of this dumbass field, but whatever.
Ground rule double. Here comes Jorge Garcia. We have a runner on second. Nobody out. The windup. Here's the pitch. A swing.
Oh fuck.
That's the foul. 0-1.
Perfect. Curling is the most underrated sport to watch.
Ready now, and the delivery.
Oh fuck, that was a weird looking pitch.
Looks like a good pitch to me. And the count is 0-2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the strike.
Suck me dick. In high school, my freshman and sophomore years, I'd just stay in the computer lab at lunch in my school and play Yahoo Pool. That's that real shit. Everybody's fucking destroying the ball today. I think Spud's gonna get an inside the park home run.
They got another one. Now that's defense,
Yep,
Sonny.
it's guaranteed.
Safe. And he comes in to score.
Damn.
The goose, loving that. Next up, what?
The front half of my my lineup is OP.
Into the motion and the throw. Low, ball 1. And the count is 1-0. She's ready. Pitch on the way. That was ball 2. 2-0. Into the motion and the offering. Lined back. You can't hit it any better than that, Sonny. Safe.
I've told you guys
Ernie Steele.
my trials and tribulations on BattleNet when I was in 5th grade, right? And I used to hang out in the Pokemon chat room.
Here's the windup. Fires. Swinging.
And I had my my lover. I was Flareon and she was Lady Flareon.
Takes the stretch.
She was
He
15.
delivers.
And I told her I was 15, but I was actually 10. Yeah, I was pulling some shit. Then she told me she got a boyfriend in real life, so she had to end our soiree.
Ready now and delivers. Ball 1.
It was very sad.
She's ready. The 1-2 pitch. Ball
And there was
2.
also this girl, her name was like Lady Pikachu or some shit, and she was like a mod in the channel, so I was like, this girl's so fucking
From the
cool.
stretch. The 2-2 pitch.
And I talked to her like twice, and then one time I was like, I have a crush on you, Lady Pikachu, just out of nowhere. And she's like, what?
The stretch.
Who are you?
Cuts to the plate.
Man, so sad.
Right.
You give a 10-year-old the internet.
From the stretch. Cuts to the plate. Strike. 0-2. Here's the windup and delivers.
Oh man, used map settings back in the day on
Into
BattleNet
the
was
motion
the shit.
and the offering. Ground ball. He's all over it. Tosses it over to first.
Lady Pikachu is probably like the hottest fucking girl in the she's probably
Here's
so
the windup.
beautiful.
Pitch on the way. Strike. comes center. Fires.
Wow.
Swung on. Into the motion. The delivery. That was ball one.
I wonder if that girl I was talking to is
Throws it.
actually 15. What if she knew her Pokemon mate was a 10-year-old?
Target goes up and delivers.
Oh shit.
Strike. Whoa, what a pitch. Into
But
the
a year
windup.
later, I
The
moved on to
offering.
my my
Ground
rap
ball.
message boards,
Got it. Tosses
and I
it
do
over
the
to
text
first.
message rap,
He's
text rap battles.
All right, it's our turn now.
Man, I was slaying kids in these battles too. When I was 11 years old.
Here's the windup. Fires. That was ball one.
Man,
The stretch.
I wish I had access to that shit.
That was a ball.
Man.
Takes her stretch and the pitch.
I was on the forums. It was the weirdest shit. Do any of you guys know the Asian rapper Jin?
Here's the motion.
And like he got famous from winning rap battles on 106 in Park. I was on his message board.
She's ready and the offering. A swing.
I don't know why it ended up being that one.
Two. Now pitching. Marie
Oh, oops.
Goldman. This boy can play.
I was on this other board.
The target goes up. He throws it. Look out.
And like I didn't like the administrators. And they were all in this group called the chairman of the board. That was like their rap group's name. And I tried to guess their password, so I just typed in chairman for one of their passwords, and it was his password. So I started like deleting shit from the forums on this guy's account. And I got caught and I got perma-banned.
From the stretch. The delivery.
Ah, fuck.
And the
Yeah, I hacked him. And that's what I was claiming, was like, I hacked him.
looped up.
You got hacked, bro.
And it's an out.
Man, that was cool.
He sets.
How did I get caught?
Swinging.
I don't know how I got caught when I think about it. I must have just like said some dumb shit. I bet I like wanted to get caught. Alright, beat it out. Oh my god. I always press my... Oh my god, that throw. Alright, I'm gonna be tired of shit.
This is quite a predicament.
I'm so tired. Just drop it. God damn it.
And that's an out. Can't win a game if you don't get on base. The fish is ahead. No. He winds. Here's the pitch. A swing. Towards right. And it's a foul ball.
Yeah.
Make the catch. Chico Papas.
Yeah.
Ready now. The delivery. Swinging. Ground ball. He's got it. To first. We got him.
I'm trying to think of
out.
more things from that era.
Throwing that one. Zeno
I was always like, because I was doing this shit at like fucking 10 and 11 years old.
swings.
And I would always like
And he dives.
pretend to
And
be
misses.
other people.
Ground ball.
I was like
Fires across the
catfishing
first.
people at 10 years old on rap forums.
Nope.
But like in a more innocent way. I wasn't, you know what I mean?
The wind
I was slaying kids in rap battles and pretending not be to not be a 10-year-old suburban Caucasian child.
Here's the motion. Fires.
And I was hacking dudes.
Looks Looks like we got a
Wow.
little control problem. And the count is 1-1.
This game was so easy.
From the wind-up, the delivery. That was
This
ball
team
2.
sucks ass.
And the count is 2-1.
Was that in Gaia Online? No.
The wind-up and the pitch. Ball 3.
Oh. I just did this until I was like 14 and discovered Counter-Strike.
Swing.
And then I just did that.
Ground ball. That's a slow roller. Into burst on a sharp single.
Beat my friend Eric in high school. We played Counter-Strike and we just like... His dad didn't really understand English. Well, I've told you guys all about Eric's dad, but some of you probably don't know. My friend's dad didn't understand English. He was Korean, and I think he worked at just like a Korean business, and he had no real reason to
From the wind-up, the delivery.
learn English.
The swing.
Um,
Why do I even
and
bother?
Eric would always just like
1-1.
tell him it was like a half day and stuff, so he'd just pick us up in his van, and we'd just leave school in the middle of the day. And we just play Counter-Strike.
He winds and
It's for the good old days.
Popped it up.
These kids are getting fucking wrecked. I shouldn't even done it.
And the runner is safe.
Oh!
But his runner is on first and second.
And
No
then
out.
I got sent to reform school because I skipped so much school.
Here's the pitch. Ball
I went to bad boy
1-0.
school.
The stretch and the offering.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Get out of here.
Oh
Eating their vegetables. I'll do it.
my god! Spud is a god. I got sent to this fucking school out in the desert, and like all the kids were there because they had like drug problems.
And the delivery.
And I just my drug was just Counter-Strike.
Good pitch to me.
My anti-drug was Counter-Strike.
He winds and the pitch. A swing.
And they were like giving me drug tests and shit.
That's a slow roller.
Luckily they'll never be able to detect. Oh shit! They'll never detect that I was playing Counter-Strike with a drug test.
Into the windup, he throws it.
Did I dig holes? No.
That one got by him. And the count
No, I
is
did
0-1.
not. It wasn't that bad, honestly.
He comes center, fires. Swings, line drive. You can't hit it any
Because
better
everyone
than
was so fucking stupid that the curriculum was just dumbed down and I got like straight A's. Basically off doing nothing. That was nice.
He's ready now.
I wish the rest of my educational experience was like that.
Ground ball. That'll keep you on
That
your
school was
toes.
such, it was like literally a scam to just catch kids up who had been fucking around.
Single. Runner on 2 outs. The stretch. He throws it. The swing.
But then, even if you graduate with like a 2.0 GPA like me,
And the
you
count
can
is
still go to
1-1.
community college and get a 3.5 or above and get into a fantastic college. And they won't even know that you played Counter-Strike your entire undergraduate education. They don't even care.
From the windup, cuts to the plate.
They won't even, oh shit. They won't even know that you slept in the car, the trunk of your car instead of going to the
Into the windup,
SATs.
cuts to the plate. Strike one.
Just a little knowledge for you failing high schoolers out there. I'm sure there are some of you.
Swing. Oh,
It's not the end of the world.
the windup. He throws it. ready now, and the delivery. Right. Here's
The trunk. You guys know the trunk story, all right? Say goodbye to Annie Fraser in her dumbass rainbow shirt. Unless that's a symbol for equality, then go ahead, Annie. Rock on. But judging from the time of this game, I don't think it is.
From the stretch, he throws it. Sliced it.
Motivate them not to give up.
He's ready now. Here's the pit.
Well, I mean, if you're in high school and you're like me, you're automatically resigned. The best thing you can do is just graduate high school. If you manage to do that, no matter how fucking shitty you do, you still got a shot at life, my man.
And the count is 1-0.
Did I sleep in the trunk so I wouldn't be in the sun? Okay, let me tell you the story. I've recounted this story a million times, but it's the perfect encapsulation of my attitude at this period of time. What the fuck was that throw? When I was 17 years old, alright? And the age doesn't matter. You can't be too young or too old to explain this away. So I took my SATs and I got a decent, like, average score. But I, like, hadn't slept the night before because I didn't care. And my mom was like, you should retake it so you can go to college. And I'm like, I don't even want to go to college. I don't get why I have to retake it. But she signed me up and all this stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Holy shit, he did it again. He did it again. Alright. So this is what happened. It was the morning of. I was supposed to go take my SATs. The testing site was my high school. I woke up early in the morning and I was extremely tired because, you know, again, I hadn't slept. So I wake up, I get in my car, I'm like, I'm not gonna take this fucking test. And I drove like 2 blocks away from my house and I was like, I'm just gonna sleep in the car. But then, just in my mind for some reason, I was like, but if I sleep in the car, I could be seen. It'd be kind of weird. So I'm like, I'll just sleep in my trunk. And then I climbed in my trunk and I slept for about 2 hours. And I woke up and it was excruciatingly hot. I'm like, so this is why people don't sleep in trunks.
That was ball 1. They have a runner on second. 1 out.
But the thing is, if someone who knew I was supposed to be at the SATs just saw my empty car like 2 blocks away, I'd be in trouble either way. They'd know I'm not there. So I don't get my logic there. But then again, it was a very, very interesting time for me.
Here's the windup, the delivery, and that's a walk.
But it's, you know, it goes along with my general apathy for things at the time. I told you guys about the time where I was on the golf team and it was the final match of the year and I just decided that I didn't want to play golf anymore. So I was just like, because when you're on the golf team, you get like assigned into groups with people from the other schools, like. So I was with like 3 people from different schools in my group, and we were just at like the tee, and I decided like I don't want to be here anymore. This is golf stupid. I don't like it. So I just walked over to a nearby fence, and I was like, "Hey guys, just tell my coach I ran out of balls or something." And I just threw my clubs over the fence, and I climbed over and got in my car and left. And the next day, my coach was so mad. He's like, "Did you know how much you embarrassed me? You know how much you fucking embarrassed me?" He's like, "I'm gonna punish you for this. You're not getting your senior letter." What's a senior letter? And apparently it's just like a letter you put on a letterman's jacket or something. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. And he forgave me because he liked me.
That was ball 2.
That was just how little I cared at the time.
From the stretch, cuts to the plate. And he's out.
That was not a grounder.
Ready through the inning now. Here's
Did any of you guys get a senior letter?
into the windup and the throw. Strike
A
1.
varsity letter, maybe it's called?
From the windup, throws it. Strike 2. Are we there yet? And the count is 0-2. Ready now? Here's the pitch.
My senior year was the shit, man. I did fucking nothing. Did I tell you guys? I had a physiology class where my best friend was the TA, and he did the grades. So I did nothing, and he'd just give me an A in the grade book on everything. And like the final came, and he's like, "I don't know if I can do this for you." And I'm like, "Dude, I haven't done anything the whole semester. You think I'm gonna pass the final?" And he's like, "All right." So he made a Scantron before the test with like the answer key, and put all the answers for me. And I just turned in a blank Scantron to him. That shit was dope.
Takes the stretch and delivers. To left, and it goes foul.
Yeah, he probably had remorse.
Takes the stretch.
Whoa.
Throws it.
I think it was
Swing.
either physiology or psychology or some shit.
And easy.
Yeah, that guy's a ride or die friend, you know. He always holds it down. Listen, he wasn't caught. That teacher loved me so fucking much because she loved golf and I was on the golf team. So I was the homie to her. All right. Wait, that was a perfect game? Really? What did she think about you just walking off? Well, she didn't know about that. She probably wouldn't have liked me so much if she knew the truth about my golf career. Yeah, it's like in high school, yeah. For seniors, we had a few interesting options. Alright, guys. That's it for the Sunday stream. But alas, I will see you tomorrow for the Monday stream. And after that, we'll talk about future streams. Who knows? Maybe I'll never stream again. Who knows? It could be over forever. Maybe I'll just never show up again. Quantum tunneling.
Somebody once told me.
All right, see you tomorrow.